so born and raised in Houston. Mm-hmm. What side?
So I'm from Sugarland, right? Mm-hmm. But where I'm like, my specific area in Houston is like kind of like the middle ground for so many different things. Mm-hmm. I'm like right in the middle. I can get to everything kind of in a flash. Yeah. As big as Houston is too.
It's big.
So I grew up everywhere.
Yeah.
I was everywhere. I knew a lot of people. Just growing up in Houston, we was everywhere. It's almost like we was born to drive, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so big, like you got people from all over. We just be everywhere. So I claim the entire Houston. I don't care what side you from. Bro. If you from the H, you from the H to me. Like
I love that.
It's all love. Like
true hometown kid for real.
You know what I'm saying? I just love the whole city, the whole culture.
And I can tell based off the music and what your influences have been. Like you stay true to it. Yeah. But I think that for a lot of people, you have to either lean into it real hard. If it's like, look, I'm gonna be. I think New York rappers had that, had that thing to kind of decide about themselves. Like, are they going to be really, really hard on the, on the boom bap, on the, sounding like that gritty New York sound, or are they going to try to be different? Like what they started it from. Yeah, or are they going to try to be different? And I like how sonically it seems like you know exactly how you sound, exactly how it can come off, what you like to kind of, put a little Houston flair on certain things, but you also found your own unique voice. And I think that really matters. How long you been rapping?
You know what's crazy? I was just having a conversation about this. Somebody asked me this yesterday.
For real?
Like last night. Mm-hmm. Like what? Just all them like introspective questions. Like, what made you want to do this? How'd you get into this, right?
Facts.
So I've been rapping my whole life. I don't know. It's crazy. On some inner child shit, right? Mm-hmm. So what really made me want to start rapping was Bow Wow. No bullshit. Shout out to Bow Wow, bro. Bow Wow was the first, like, because he was a kid. When we was kids, 90s babies, I'm like, damn, bro, this is some like kid he's older than me, but damn, like he's big as fuck. Like if he could do this shit, I could do this shit. But I'm not really like, yo, I'm about to go chase being a rapper. I'm talking about just doing this shit in the crib. I'm like, let me start writing some raps. So I started writing raps. I'm probably like 8 years old, right? I've been doing that shit for years. Kind of just kept that shit to myself. Didn't tell nobody. I just had like a rap book that I would write, like, quote unquote. I always told myself I was working on an album. That was always my thing. Cause like,
well, people say your first project, your first major release is always you had your whole life to do it.
Exactly. I've been writing that shit forever since I was 8 years old, for real, bro. Mm-hmm. That's what's crazy. And so we had this ritual, right? Like every Sunday after church, we had to go to the gas station and get the newspaper. This when newspapers was in and shit. Oh yeah, right?
Yeah, it had the funnies in it.
So if we got the big stack, like the whole, like with everything, the sales papers and everything for the week, right?
Yeah.
So in those sales papers, there's stores like Best Buy, Circuit City, and in them sales papers, what new CDs, what new albums is coming out this week, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I'm looking through them shits, like, yo, I need this album, I need this album, I need this. Mom, can we go to the store this week? I can't drive. I'm a kid. Like, can we go to the store this week? All right, we can go over there. Yeah,
on a Tuesday, mind you.
On a Tuesday.
For everybody who don't remember,
on a Tuesday.
Music used to be released on Tuesdays.
Albums used to drop on Tuesdays. This is before it was Friday. So I'm getting the sales paper on Sunday.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Ma, Tuesday these albums come out. Can you take me there? So I always been infatuated with
Where'd you buy
music
from?
Like, what store?
Yeah.
Best Buy, Circuit City.
Okay.
See, niggas don't know the intricacies.
Ooh,
right?
Circuit City is a throwback.
That's a throwback, bro. That Circuit City was my favorite, bro.
I swear.
That niggas don't know about Circuit City. They didn't shut all them shits down, all right? Even when they were still selling CDs, they shut that shit down.
They turned it, my hometown into a random ass like Bible building. Like they sell Bibles out there. I'm like,
for real,
I'm
that's
like,
crazy.
So imagine just a store filled with just Bible type things.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, this is crazy. This used to be Circuit City.
Used to be Circuit City, bro. So Circuit City was my shit. If Circuit City didn't have some, we can go to Best Buy. That was like my second option. Mm-hmm. My mom's, funny story. Shout out to moms. My moms would always try to go to Walmart. Why? Niggas don't know, or maybe they do know, Walmart only sold clean versions.
Yes.
Only. They didn't sell explicit albums.
Yeah.
My mom's, when I was young, she used to always make me get clean versions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, like, why I can't? So this is pre-LimeWire, all before you can start downloading shit yourself. Yeah. I still gotta go buy these CDs. So I'm like, damn, like I can't hear the real thing. Nah, you ain't about to be hearing all of that. Real black Southern church woman, like you ain't about to be hearing all of that. I'm like, man, all right.
Well,
sometimes I would trick her like, yeah, let's get it from Circuit City and just like sneak
yeah.
the real version in.
For sure.
But for the most part, like she's like, nah, you better get these hoes from Walmart, right?
I was easy to get my mom on stuff like that. Just had to tell her it was a sale.
Yeah.
I was like, it's actually it's lower price.
Nah, facts.
It's a lower price.
Sometimes it really was.
And sometimes
though.
it
like,
was.
I don't know. They was selling that explicit shit. That shit was on sale.
Yeah.
So like, I say all that to say though, as a background to, I've always loved and been interested in music. Gotcha. I was that kid that would buy these CDs, pull out the little booklets, read that shit, read the credits. Like, bro, who produced this? Who's the A&R?
Yeah.
Who were the, like, they had all the personnel. Like, when you watch the credits on the film, I'm one of them niggas that would stay in the movie and watch the credits. Like, who did shit? Who did what?
Sure.
Who's the music supervisor? Who's the director? Who was the first AD? Like, I was always interested in shit like that.
And the crazy thing about it is we needed as like black kids, we needed to know who those people were.
But I didn't know that then.
Yeah,
That's what's crazy. So I knew that I was interested in it, but I wasn't thinking about it. Like, to go back to your original question, how long have I been doing this? I've been doing it for forever, but I didn't think it was a viable, like, career path.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
not even just being a rapper, just music or like that creative space in general. Like even watching the credits and seeing what people did, even though I'm seeing, okay, this person is responsible for this, and they did this for this. I'm like, well, I can't do that. Like, I've never seen that. Like, that's not my reality.
Yeah.
Nigga, I play sports. Like,
facts.
I'm hooping. Where I'm going, NBA.
Right? and it's crazy because, like, there's one thing to speak to, you know, the chances of you making it to the NBA, you having a hit single and becoming like, you know, goddamn Jay-Z or some shit. All those things are things, right? Yeah. But the thing that people don't really truly bring into account is that you could still find your ways into these industries if you know all of the inner workings. There's somebody who had to mix the music. There's somebody who had to produce this music. Somebody had to, somebody had to like executive produce this album and understand, you know, overall the concept that they was trying to get across. You can play a different role in this that still is just as satisfying because you're still having some type of role in music. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, I highly, highly doubt that it's folks who maybe never wrote a song, never played a hand in certain things that feel like their career isn't what it was because they had aspirations of being whatever. And I think that's for who it's for. Like, I think there are certain people who it's clear, like you got the things you really just need to keep working at it, you know, and keep pushing your work.
Right.
Then there's others where it's like, look, this might not work for you. That's cool though, because you can still be in this industry. You can still use the thing that you have because you got something.
What they say, it's a few ways to skin a cat. You know, ways to skin a cat. So
it's a few. It's a few.
You know what I'm saying? But I just so happened to like. I always knew that I loved that shit and I was interested in it. It was just kind of like not a that part of it, like rapping was a secret hobby. This is before like I wasn't producing.
Yeah.
I used to download like the demo of FL.
Yeah.
And just like fuck around, but I was like, damn, like I don't really know how to work this
shit.
I've never
Me too.
I don't come from a big musical like family.
Yeah.
Besides like singing in the church.
Yeah.
Plenty of those. You know what I'm saying? Some people play instruments, but for the most part, like my mom's played like the clarinet in high school. She might have played in college, I don't know. But like so band shit, but not like musicians, right? So I've never seen that. Like when I say God really like just placed this in me.
Yeah.
He literally did, because it didn't come from, it was just a natural interest I always had. And I just kind of, as I got older, I took it and I ran with it, kept expanding on it.
Yeah.
You know, there is a deeper story, you know, to it, like how I got into it.
Yeah.
But the long story short is like, I was hooping.
Yeah.
I got cut from the team.
Yeah.
So I played all through high school.
Okay. And
then my senior year, we got a new coach. And nigga just wanted to start fresh, go young. So cut me. And I'm like,
senior year?
Senior year. I played 3 years, bro. Senior year. I'm like, damn. So obviously I'm devastated. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in school, we had when you was in sports and you was on the team, you had like one of your classes was your sport. So I had a basketball class. That was one of my periods in class, right? Or in my school day. So when you get cut from the team, you can't be in that class no more. Facts. So they put me in like a study hall. I'm a senior. So I'm like, I got on my credits. Like they just put me in some study hall shit for a little bit until I got the whole period off.
Right.
So in that study hall, I just started writing. Because I've been doing this forever now. Now I'm a senior. So I started when I was 8. Now I'm a senior.
That was always your pastime.
That's my outlet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't tell nobody. Nobody knew I was doing this. It was just some shit. My mom's like was being nosy and snuck and found my notebook from time to time.
What you talking about?
Yeah, but she was like, damn, like he's pretty good. Like, but nah, like nobody knew. It wasn't nothing I would broadcast.
Yeah.
But from there, I was like, bro, I'm really about to try this shit.
I love it.
I literally didn't look back, bro.
I love
From
that.
there, that's when everything else came, producing, engineering, like.
I fuck with that. I
mean, it's 7 figures, nigga. I'ma say it loud with my chest out. All the time I be coming down, still spaced out with my chest loud. Wonder why up in the morning, still waking up, feel stressed out. Couch turning my desk now, got time back on my test now.